Hey guys, what's up today? So she got this at Barnes & Noble like a year ago.
I did.
And she has only used it with like...
Dusty. I used it with my best friend and my brother, and neither of them are really like believe in this sort of thing.
So we're gonna do it today on video because I've been wanting to do it for the past couple weeks. No, it's not 3 a.m. If we get, maybe we will do
5
it.
likes.
5
3
likes.
a.m.
5 likes and we'll do it at 3 a.m. Only 5 because we suck.
That and videos don't usually even pull in.
So, let's get started. Isn't it supposed to be dark? Close the window.
We are not closing the window.
Oh yeah, because we won't be able to open again. Okay.
So,
oh yeah, my cousin is on the
is
phone,
this the
so
front?
if you do hear her like
I
talk,
haven't opened this in. Oh wait, no,
So,
this is the actual board.
So like if you hear her talk.
So this is the actual board.
Oh my god.
And
Hello.
Oh, that's my cousin being creepy.
And this is the planchette. Okay, so let's go. Let me go through what you need to do.
I already know, but explain to the.
Basically, when you play the Ouija board, you have a planchette and you have 2 to 8 players. You can never play it by yourself because, let's just say, it gets bad. Rule number 2. Never take your fingers off of this while it's on the board without saying goodbye. That's a good way to get you, like, haunted for, like, a long time.
So, like, we have to keep our fingers on the board.
If a spirit does not want to talk, go to goodbye immediately. Do not press on the planchette that hard. Always do it lightly like this. You can use 2 hands, with 1 to 2 fingers, or you can use 1 hand with 2 fingers. You must circle the board 3 times in order to successfully summon what you are trying to get at.
And say goodbye, I'm pretty sure.
Always say goodbye. I'm pretty sure I've already said this.
But it's like really important so you don't die.
And if there's ever a hostile spirit, you always say goodbye immediately.
Okay, are you ready?
And if you
What is a hostile spirit?
a hostile spirit is usually, my brain just had a seizure.
There you go.
A hostile spirit is usually known as a demon, and they usually look to harm a person that is either in the real world or a random person that is just doing the Ouija board. One such spirit is a spirit that goes by the name ZOZO. You must always say goodbye if ZOZO ever appears. He is known as the Satan of the Ouija board.
Okay. So when I was in the room that her brother's in, I would wake up for the first week I was in that room, and every year for like a week, I would wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to hear someone banging on my window. Like something banging on my window. And it would go on for like 5 minutes, and then I could go back to sleep again.
Okay, so first step number 1, put the planchette on the board. Never leave it on the board after you're done. Never, ever. You always put it off. You always put it off. Now.
Why?
Because this...
Explain things to the viewers.
You're our viewer questioner.
Because the plant...
So I'm allowing you guys to explain things to the viewers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Talk.
So the planchette is known as the item to help communicate. So basically, if you leave it on here, if a spirit has enough energy, because half of this is you moving it, and half of it is the spirit telling you where to move it. Now, usually it takes a minute. There's never a long time.
It can take an hour.
It can take up to an hour. It can take as low as to like 5 minutes to move. You will know if you actually contact brain hurt.
Okay. Try.
So never leave it on here because the spirit might have enough energy to move it and possess the board to where like you can never get, once the board is possessed, you can't really get rid of it. You can't burn it. You can't never burn an Ouija board. If you throw it away, it might come back to you. probably the only safest bet is to saw it in half and bury it.
That's creepy.
You're creepy.
So let's actually let's get started with it. Step 1, put it on here. Step 2, lightly put your fingers on here. Then you got to circle. 1, 2, 3. Ouija, we are here. You want to ask the question first?
No.
Are there any spirits here that would wish to communicate with either me or the person that is sitting across from me? No. Okay. We're going to say goodbye now. Okay. So, did you do anything?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was scared that you were moving it, and I was like,
No, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I went like this, and then I did it like this, and immediately after it started moving.
yeah, I was like,
So, this thing said no, so we had to say goodbye. When a spirit says no, it is best to not try to provoke it. It's best to try not to provoke the spirit, or to keep on going when they say no. If you do that, they can get aggressive, and by then it is already too late. Shall we try again?
sure. I like how we have angels, like, just there while we're doing this. It's funny. Like, if someone
This is
walked in...
funny.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, my skin. I look like a ghost. Ooh, it's actually me.
See, you guys can't even, like, see me.
And then with guest host freaking space between
I have no
me.
idea what the heck is going on. I wish I did.
Okay.
I wish you were on FaceTime. You would.
She can't FaceTime.
Oh, that's
Her
sad.
mom doesn't set up the app for some reason.
That's sad. Okay, let's try this again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ouija, we are here.
It's all you, Kyla. It's your turn to ask. I'm afraid to ask questions.
I would like to know, are there more than one spirit in this house or this room that we are in right now that is not attached to me, to myself, or the person across from me? No. Okay. Would you like to talk to us? Yes. Okay. Are there any spirits attached to the person that is across from me? Are there any spirits attached to me? Are you sure you're not doing anything?
Yes, I promise. I'm scared to do something. I'm scared to troll the Ouija board because I'm like scared that I'm gonna get like haunted for the rest of my life.
I would like to know how many
What did
spirits.
it say?
It said yes. So there are spirits attached to me. I would like to know how many, and if I know them. First off, how many spirits can you count that are attached to me?
How did they count?
There's numbers.
Oh yeah. I'm an idiot.
3.
That's what it said last time. Is there anyone that I know that's attached to me?
That was fast.
This is going really fast.
Yeah.
We've only been going for 6 minutes. All right. Have I contacted any of you before? Okay, so I know that the last 2 are a lie, but there was one last time that I contacted whose name was actually 3. Are you 3? Are you a spirit that I have not contacted before?
Yes.
Okay. What is your name? Two. Your name is Two?
I feel like you're doing something, Kyla.
Mm-mm.
You promise?
I promise. I believe wholeheartedly in this.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
Is-
glad that it's not just yes or no questions. I'm glad that you can ask about any question. So you can like spell.
if I may ask, is 3 still available to talk to at this time, or has he detached himself from the spirit plane? Is he still available to talk?
No.
No. Okay.
Good spirit.
Are you a good spirit, or are you a demon? Yes for good spirit, no for demon. You can stop in the middle if you are no, and then go back to no. Okay, so the plane's just going off the board. Lift it back on the board. So you're a good spirit. Okay. Are you associated with any witchcraft or spells that may have been casted? Didn't even stop on a letter. You did not stop on a letter. Could you please re-say that?
What if it doesn't want to say it?
Then it goes to say no. Okay.
Its answer was yes for the first question.
Okay, so for the first question, you are associated with any spells. Are you any deity that has been trying to contact me or the person across from me?
P. Still
P. One? Or did you just mean one instead of P?
yes for 1, no for P1. Okay.
So there's one spirit attached to me that is a deity, or attached to the person across from me that is a deity.
Stink.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, if any of you guys are wondering what the heck I'm saying, I'm playing a game.
Yeah, we know you're playing
Roblox.
Roblox.
And if you watch Ari's channel, you will find out what game we're playing later.
I don't even know yet.
Okay. So, would it be okay
If
if
you watch
I...
your channel, you'll find out later what the heck we're doing.
Would it be okay if I go
What the heck
and
I'm doing.
talk to one of the other spirits that are attached to me?
How many are there?
There are 3. It said so earlier. Would it be okay if I go to talk to one of the other spirits after I say goodbye? So it's always going back to down here. And then it goes back up to yes.
Interesting.
Okay, so should we say goodbye?
Does that mean like maybe?
Goodbye. Okay. So,
Oh no, my face looks fat.
What we learned in this reading was probably that there is, in fact, such thing as spirit. Were you like pressing on it? How hard were you pressing on it? Okay, so she wasn't pressing on it hard.
I wasn't even pressing. I just had my fingers on it.
Yeah, and at one point I saw her take her fingers off a little bit, but then put them back on.
Yeah, one was still on, so I didn't have like.
So basically, her hands were shaking. My hands didn't do anything. I didn't have any idea of what was happening. I didn't want yes or no. The spirit pretty much just went from yes to no until I clarified that it could go from here to here, back to here, and then it started to go from here to here, back to here, which is yes to nowhere, then back to yes, or no to the middle to back to no. So.
Well, that's complicated.
So basically, it didn't really communicate with any
Words.
letters or words. It just communicated
yes
with numbers.
Yes.
And then when we finally said goodbye, it didn't really like do anything. One picture that I kept on looking at was, in fact, this one right here of this lady. I kept on looking at that one, and I kept on thinking, wow, all the drawings around look like deities or something.
Yeah, no, I kept looking at this one because it would go back to it, and then.
Yeah, so basically, there's a sun and there's a moon on this, and then there are two things below. They're both the same picture. However, one of them I looked at, and one of them the other one looked at. This looks like a very fancy board. It was like $40. But like, you can use the planchette. You can use the planchette on anything. I have a Ouija board bracelet.
What if we tried to use that?
Your fingers are small enough and you have a small enough paper, you could use this. If you can afford it, it was like $8 at Hot Topic. And if you can afford pen.
I love how you were wearing that while we played this. I didn't say that because you were asking questions, but like I love it. Was so perfect. And every time we film a video, she's always wearing her Mars symbol because it's her name on our channel. The heater moves.
I thought it was that. I'm like.
Yeah, the
Also,
heater
one thing
moves
which you should
around.
One thing you should always have with you or on you for at least one person is a protection bracelet.
I don't have one.
I think this is hematite. This is a protection stone to ward off any bad energy from me. However, this one does not have any.
So, if we do this at 3 a.m., I'm going to get one before we do.
Mm-hmm.
So, 5 likes, guys. Just 5.
We're going to get 5 in like a day. We're going to be like, oh shoot, we got to film another one. Lies.
I just won't tell my friends about this. Oh my god, look. My bear has just been watching this the whole time. He wasn't there before. He was on my bed. Okay, are we going to try to talk to another spirit?
Okay, so we're back at it again. Trying to talk with...
They can contact any other spirits.
Any other spirits attached to her or in this room?
I do not think that we could probably contact any other spirits while I have this.
Please don't get rid of it. Here, or at least put it on me so that...
You can wear
Because
it?
they're attached to you.
They are attached to me, so therefore...
Having these, or this, is not gonna do us very much good.
It's not going to do me very much good if, like, my other spirits are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bad spirits are usually known as trickster spirits.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
What do trickster spirits do?
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm sorry,
What are trickster spirits?
Answer the viewer's question.
Okay, so trickster spirits are basically demons. And
Okay, yeah, we get the demon part.
they try to make you think... They try to make you...
good spirits, but they're bad.
Yes, and the demons, the demon trickster spirits try to make you think that they're good, but there's no, like, heaven or hell or, like, anything like that. No, they're both in the sky. Both of those are in the sky. I quite like the moon, just saying.
I know, me too.
However, you know how I just got quiet? I've connected some dots. You know how I have sleep paralysis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 spirits attached to me. I have 2 demons.
We just talked to the good demon.
So what if number 1 or number 2, whatever his name was, what if 2...
It's the good one. And 3 is a bad one.
No, what if 2 was my newest sleep paralysis demon?
Mm-hmm.
What if 1 is my oldest sleep paralysis demon? And 3 is one that has not been shown yet. That would mean I have 3... What the frick? I'm pretty sure I put you like this before.
It might have fell back. It's okay.
Creepiness is starting.
There we go. Oh, I bit my lip too much. It's bleeding. Also, never get blood on the board.
Get away from me, you pig.
Okay, and let's get it away from your face then. Why?
Alright,
Why should you never get blood on the board?
because then the board could also get possessed again, and yeah, bad things.
Mom, could you open the door? I want to look outside. Pretty sure she's like,
Oops. I'm dead.
Okay,
Mom,
so
are you still alive? Did we kill you? We're doing this?
Alright, come on.
Okay.
Are you guys doing another spirit?
Yes.
yes,
1,
Doesn't sound like it.
2,
2.
I hear silence.
3. Ouija, we are here. So I have a question. Are we talking to the same spirit that we were talking to before? And would you like to talk to us? First, are we talking to the same spirit we were talking to before?
No. Well, we did ask him if we could talk to other spirits.
I know, but sometimes they just, yeah. Would you like to talk to us? Same rules apply with the last.
It's going really fast.
Okay.
I'm like really nervous because like anything could happen.
Yes.
And I'm like
They
not.
don't want to talk to us.
Get away from me, piggy. Oops, I just
Are all
revealed
3
we're
spirits
done.
that are attached to me my sleep paralysis people? Shadow people?
Get away from me. I'm gonna try not to reveal what me and Ari are gonna be playing.
It's on both 1 and 2. So,
Hey Ari,
2 of them are?
I think I know what we could do for
Okay,
like,
1 second. I'm trying removing. It's moving.
Hey Ari,
What?
Rose is calling me.
Okay, answer it.
Okay.
We're gonna have another viewer, guys.
Okay, so are you the one with red eyes?
I don't know what any of these look like, guys. Just keep that in mind. Well, we lost our viewer. Never mind.
Okay. So,
Okay. Go. Oh my god, how am I gonna turn it
are you somebody that I knew in a past life? Was that you?
up? Yeah. I was leaning too far forward. Hello.
Pretty sure it's just gonna answer with a number. What's your name? Z. And said the O.
Is there any more?
Your name's Z? If it does it a second time. If it does it a second time, it's
Yes.
O.
1 second.
Z-O.
I can't turn up my phone. 1 second, Sir Charlotte. I can't turn up my phone right now. We have to see if it's ZOZO.
Z. Okay, are you playing a prank on us? Are you one of the trickster spirits, but not ZOZO?
Mm-hmm.
Are you one of the trickster spirits, but are you not ZOZO? Are you really ZOZO? Alright, bye-bye! Alright guys, so that was basically this freaking game, this ritual.
Hopefully we don't have to do it at 3.
Never do this. Never do this. Like,
Just remember the rules.
remember the rules, number 1. Number 2, never do this. If you can avoid it, don't do this. Never. Ever, ever, ever.
We're
Don't.
YouTubers.
Do not do this. Like,
Like, we're
But you guys
YouTubers.
are doing it for a YouTube video, so they have an excuse.
no, we don't have an excuse. I bought this board because I wanted to try
Be
something new.
stupid.
I wanted to go into the paranormal because that's me. That is what I believe.
No wonder why you have spirits on you.
No, it's probably because I lived in a haunted house before. But anyway, like,
That makes sense.
Well, we will see you guys next time. And